shaft orbit shape. This is the figure of the orbit. Shaft orbit must be taken from XY vibration transducer mounted orthogonally 90° apart. They do not need to be true vertical and true horizontal, but must be 90° apart in the radial plane. Figure 1 shows a typically orbit. As machines are typically of stiff vertically then horizontally, the orbit is elliptical in shape. Figure 2 shows a circular orbit. A circular orbit is normally indicative of an imbalance condition. Figure 3 shows a figure of 8 orbit. This shape of orbit is characteristic of misalignment.
Assalamualaikum and very good morning to my fellow members and my lecturer. I am going to present about machine conditioning monitoring and fault diagnosis on shaft, how to conduct the data analysis and fault diagnosis. My name is Muhammad Amirul Syabir bin Rizwan, number matric B071710127, course BMMM 1/1, and my lecturer Sir Muhammad Iman bin Ramli. This slide is about how to conduct the data analysis and fault diagnosis on shaft. So the formula has been placed at the top of this slide. The order analysis is based on the frequency domain vibration data that is calculated from the FFT. The FFT takes a time domain vibration signal, digitize it, and then applies the following mathematical equation to convert it to frequency domain. The resulting graph are acceleration or vibration amplitudes as a function of frequency, which are known as spectrum, where is the typically sample time data, xn from the formula, and n is the number of digital acquired data point, n is the time index, and the k is the frequency index. The right side of the above equation is known as time domain, while the left side is frequency domain. The FFT basically compute the discrete Fourier transform DFT and produce the same result, but it is faster than the DFT. The DFT has n two complex operation and it takes much more time to solve, but the FFT has only n log then n complex operation that improve processing speed. Continue from the slide and the formula. This MFS was used to detect parallel and angular misalignment with rigid coupling for 20 and 30 Hz rotational speed by analyzing the spectra of vibration and PSF. The vibration spectral analysis show different behavior of the two types of crack, and it found early detection through for both the cracks. The experiment was performed on MFS for angular and parallel misalignment and breathing care by obtaining vibration data on different speeds to study sensitive location for transducer. Last slide for explaining the data analysis and fault diagnosis on shaft. The unbalance produce equal force in radial direction, that is horizontal and vertical, but the force produced due to misalignment are not equal in horizontal, vertical, and axial direction, because most rotation machines are highly flexible in the horizontal direction as compared to the vertical direction, resulting in high amplitude of vibration in the horizontal direction. In the case of misalignment, the rotor can vibrate differently in horizontal and vertical direction, which leads to the conclusion that no relationship exists between rotor vibration mode in horizontal and vertical direction. Another symptom of misalignment is that the vibration amplitude are dissimilar in horizontal and vertical direction across the coupling. However, it is difficult to correlate the vibration amplitude with misalignment. Therefore, Third order analysis is used in this study. That's all for my slide. Thank you and have a nice day.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Ali Shafiq. Alright, so I will present about condition monitoring and fault diagnostic. Machine condition monitoring and fault diagnostic is one of these activities. Machine condition monitoring and fault diagnostic can be defined as the field of technical activity in which selected physical parameters, which it also have associated with machinery operation, and they are observed for the purpose of the determining machinery integrity. Alright, the next slide shows the detection of the vibration sources. The relationship between the event or fault condition by using the selected processing method and its system is shown in figure below. Difficulties may arise in ambiguous detection of a fault condition on the basis of established symptoms, because the display of a set of systems to multiply fault conditions for these methods is not simple. It is advisable to use a multi-parameter approach, which means that important decisions are made on the basis of different type of measurement. So, in the figure below um, shows the problem solved, which is the first is mass unbalance, shows mass unbalance, electric rotor, bankshaft, resonance, bearing, gear, hydraulic and aerodynamic forces. The processing method shows that up to 10 Hz, 10 kilohertz, it is a general macro problem. For the 5th Hertz to 40 Hertz shows that to enveloping technology, 30 Hz resonance method, and lastly to 250 kHz to 350 kHz to ultrasound methods. So the output which is the system show the value, the peak and RMS, the spectrum which is amplitude phase, and lastly the presence of frequencies in the spectrum. The last slide for me, which shows the fault diagnostic, which is there are obviously a large number of potential different fault type. This fault can be systemized somewhat by considering the type of the characteristic defect frequency generated, like synchronous to rotating speed, subsynchronous, harmonics related to rotating speed, and non-synchronous harmonic. So the fault diagnostic is the process of tracing a fault by means of its system. It process fault diagnosis involves interpreting the current status of the plant given sensor readings and process knowledge. Fault diagnostic by applying knowledge, and it also to analyzing test result.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Siti Saleha binti Abdul Rani. This is the last part of the presentation. It contains advantages and disadvantages of condition monitoring, advantages and disadvantages of fault diagnosis, and the last one is application of condition monitoring and fault diagnosis. These are the advantages of condition monitoring. It can lower maintenance costs, maximizing production outputs, increasing lifespan of machinery, prioritizing maintenance tasks, and also minimize unplanned downtime. Next, for the disadvantages of condition monitoring, it can cost to train staff. It may require access modification. The database costs money to analyze, and also the equipment expensive to install. Next, I will explain the advantages of fault diagnosis. Fault diagnosis is used